cold outside, but the fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night underneath the mistletoe. And I've gotten you a present that I put under the tree. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. The snow is falling down and the storm is on its way. But as long as you're around, everything will be okay.
Hello and welcome back to my channel where I am documenting my health journey, first on the OPTAVIA 5-in-1 and then for a brief time on the Weight Watchers plan, and now I am back on OPTAVIA 5-in-1. Now today I'm bringing you a what I eat in a day, and as you saw I had some coffee with 1 tablespoon of sugar-free creamer for 1 condiment. And even though it's after Christmas, I still had to break out my little Santa gnome because he's so cute. But anyway, I am getting ready to head to work. I am going to bring the caramel macchiato shake mix for my first fueling of the day. And then you'll see what I have as my second fueling. And then I should be home for lunch. I hope all of you guys had a very Merry Christmas. And I hope you have a fantastic new year. And speaking of the new year, January 1st starts my January Kickstart challenge. And like I did this past summer, I'm going to film every day. But I will post 3 times a week on Sundays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Now, after this video, my first video is probably going to be January 1 and 2, and that will post next Wednesday. So I hope you guys stay tuned, and please join me. Shoot me a comment below. I challenge you guys to look online at either Sandy's Kitchen Adventures or any other Lean and Green website and give me some suggestions for lean and greens to make, because I want to make this as interesting for you guys as it is for me. And if you don't know what OPTAVIA is, the 5-in-1, you have 5 fuelings a day that come in your monthly OPTAVIA box, and 1 lean and green recipe that you make at home, which is generally lean protein and some type of non-starchy vegetable. Now, like I said, please let me know if you can find any recipes that you would like me to try, because I love trying different recipes. And if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. I have my email address listed below. If you want to join me, I'm part of Ashley Kisner's Revive Tribe, and we'd love to have you guys. All right, I'm heading out the door, and I'll see you when I'm home for lunch.
The snow is falling down and the storm is on its way. But as long as you're around, everything will be okay. 'Cause all I wanna do is spend this holiday with you. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you. I've longed for this moment to have you for myself, in a cabin out in nowhere, just us and no one else. I've decorated everything till we're perfect for this week. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. Another year went by, but the difference this time is that ever since July, I've been happier than I have ever been. It's safe to say that my love for you is true. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you. I've longed for this moment to have you for myself, in a cabin out in nowhere, just us and no one else. I've decorated everything till we're perfect for this week. Tomorrow it is Christmas.
I made it home for lunch. You saw what I had for my second fueling. I had the Campfire S'mores Crisp Bar, which is one of my favorite bars. And then when I got home, I had the cheddar biscuit made in the air fryer. It's become one of my favorites. And I just used a wedge of the white cheddar Laughing Cow for one condiment on it, and it was perfect for lunch. So I'm getting ready to head back to work. You'll see what I have for my fourth fueling. And then when I get home, I am going to make my cauliflower crust pepperoni pizzas. Now, I'll link the video up here where I did my meal prep and I made a bunch of cauliflower crusts. So I make mini crusts. It's the same recipe that Sandy from Sandy's Kitchen uses, but I make them into 2 crusts instead of 1. I like it better because when I cook it in the oven, the edges get crispy, and obviously when you have 2 smaller crusts, you have more edges. So anyway, how I make that is I use 2 of my cauliflower crusts. I heat those up in the microwave, and then I use 1/4 cup of an acceptable tomato sauce, and I then use 1/2 cup of reduced fat mozzarella cheese, and I separate that on the 2 crusts, and then I top that with 8 pieces of turkey pepperoni. I do 4 on each little crust. And then I throw that in the oven at 425 for 10 minutes. And it's a complete lean and green without using any condiments, which is great because I have already used 2 condiments today and I only have 1 left. So I'm not sure what I'm going to use it on. Maybe some fat-free Ready Whip on a brownie. I'm not sure. But after dinner, I have an unboxing to do. I'm getting ready for the January Kickstart challenge, and even though I still have a ton of fuelings, and on a side note, I have a ton of fuelings because my daughter had been on program and then she quit the program and gave me all of her fuelings. But there are my favorites that I really can't see doing the January Kickstart without, and you'll see what I got. It's just a little mini unboxing, but I am definitely getting geared up to start this new year right, and I hope that you join me. So I have the unboxing, and I got a notification that my Temu order may arrive. I just ordered a few little things, so hopefully it'll arrive and I can show you what I got. So now I'm gonna head back to work. You'll see what I have for my fourth fueling, and then I'll be home to make my pizzas. All right, so I am back from work and I immediately got on my pajamas because it is cold and yucky and dark in northern Ohio today. And my daughter got me these pajamas for Christmas. So I'm getting ready to make my turkey pepperoni cauliflower crust pizzas. And I'm gonna turn the camera down so you can see how I assemble them. But I'm gonna take my crusts out of the freezer and I'm gonna microwave them for about 1.5 minutes. Then I'm gonna put them on a cookie sheet with parchment paper, and I do spray the parchment paper first. And then I put my toppings on, which consists of a 1/4 cup of Rao's or tomato sauce, a 1/2 cup of reduced fat mozzarella, and the 8 slices of turkey pepperoni. Then I put that in the oven for 10 minutes at 425. And then while I have that cooking, I'm gonna make my final snack for the night. I'm gonna make a candy bar out of the brownie mix with Greek yogurt chips. And I may put a little bit of PB2 in there for half of an optional snack. But let me get started with that. Okay, now I'm going to mix up my decadent chocolate brownie mix with Greek yogurt chips with 3 tablespoons of water. And then I put it in this silicone mold. And then I think with this batch, I'm gonna take a tablespoon of PB2 and mix it with about a tablespoon of water and kind of drizzle it on the top before I stick it in the freezer. And I'll let it freeze for a couple of hours and have it as my last fueling with some hot tea. So let me show you how I do it. All right, so I added a little bit too much water to the PB2, but it'll be fine. It'll still freeze. So I'm gonna leave that in the freezer probably for about 2.5 hours, and I'll have it as my last fueling tonight with some hot tea. But in the meantime, I'm gonna do my unboxing. I was a little disappointed. My Temu package is not arriving today. It is going to arrive Friday, so I won't be able to share what I got with you guys, but I'm gonna get my box and show you what I got. Okay, so I had my turkey pepperoni pizzas and they were absolutely delicious. I sometimes like to do one mini pizza with a salad that has some cheese and turkey pepperoni on it. I think next time that's what I'll do, but it was delicious. And then you saw that I have my brownie candy bar in the freezer for later. So now it's time to do my mini unboxing. So, like I said, starting January 1st, I am doing the January Kickstart challenge. And I have a lot of fuelings, but I was running out of some of my very favorites. So I want to share those with you. So let me get started with some of my favorites. All right, what do we got here? The first thing, you just saw me eat this today. The cheddar biscuit mix. And I think I got 2 of those. Did I get 2 of those? Yep. So I got 2 of the cheddar biscuit mix. I really like the new formula. I still have some of the old formula left, and I like those as well. And I'll still be using those, but I wanted to stock up on these. So let me put those out there. All right, now more savory options that I really need on my 30-day Kickstart is sour cream and chive mashed potatoes. Now, I also like the roasted garlic ones, but I think the sour cream and chive mashed potatoes are my favorite. And what I like to do with these is mix them according to package directions with 1/2 cup of water. And then I stick that in the microwave for about 1.5 minutes. And then I take the mashed potatoes and I put it in my mini dash waffle maker. And it makes like a potato pancake. And then I usually add a wedge of Laughing Cow cheese on top. I think my favorite is the garlic and herb Laughing Cow to have on top of my potato pancake. So I was running low on the sour cream and chive potatoes, so now I am stocked up. All right, any more savory as well? Okay. So not really savory, but I wanted to show you. I bought some Flavors of Home, and these are the lean and greens that are sold on the OPTAVIA site, and they just come in handy in a pinch. They're more like a stew when you heat them. You just heat them in the microwave for 90 seconds, and they are a complete lean and green. So I have chicken cacciatore, so I got 2 of the chicken cacciatore. And I got 2 of the turkey meatball marinara. Those are my 2 favorite. Actually, they're all pretty good though. I have tried them. There's none that I don't like. So that is my savory options. Now let's move on to bars. Okay, I had to reorder my favorite bars. Now this one, the Lemon Tart Crisp Bar, has really become a favorite. I love the revised formula, and sometimes you just need a break from chocolate all the time, and these are really good. So, got these. And the Chocolate Mint Cookie Crisp Bar. Again, one of my absolute favorites. You can stick them in the refrigerator or freezer, and then they taste sort of like a Thin Mint Girl Scout cookie. But what I really like to do with these is when I'm running late for work and I'm flying out the door, I'll grab one of these to have as my first fueling of the day. And I like it with hot black coffee. Don't ask me. The combination is really good. So I was running low on these, and now I am stocked up as well. And the last set of bars is the Campfire S'mores Crisp Bar. Again, one of my all-time favorites, and I like to take these to work too. I think they're actually pretty easy to eat. So again, one of my favorites. Now, let's see. I needed to stock up on some shakes. So I got the Caramel Macchiato Shake Mix. I probably should have gotten 2 of these. For some reason, these are one of my absolute favorite shakes lately, but the Caramel Macchiato. And I got more peanut butter shake mix. Now, one of the things, the Caramel Macchiato shake and the peanut butter shake, they do not contain soy. So back a few months ago, I shared with you some of the things I talked about with my doctor when I was diagnosed with breast cancer. And at that point in time, I had lost about 25 pounds on OPTAVIA. And I was concerned because the majority of the fuelings are soy-based. My doctor said she had absolutely no problems with me consuming soy. She said that some of the countries that consume the most soy have the least amount of breast cancer. So she wasn't concerned. But just to be on the safe side, I try to have 2 of my 5 fuelings a day soy-free. So a lot of times you'll be seeing me having the caramel macchiato and the peanut butter shake. The cheddar biscuit and the mashed potatoes are also soy-free. And so is the frothy cappuccino mix and the velvety hot chocolate. Since we're coming upon our cold winter months here in Ohio, I thought I would stock up on the hot chocolate. And that's good with some whipped cream as a condiment. And let's see what else we got here. The final shake, the creamy vanilla shake. Now this one does have soy, but it's still one of my favorites. And sometimes if I have an optional snack, I will put a tablespoon of PB2 in that in the vanilla shake, and it's really good. So I've got that. Now I've got 2 more things. Of course, the golden chocolate chip pancake mix. Now, if I have all the time in the world, I do like to waffle these in the morning for my breakfast, but sometimes I'm just running out of time. So I was running low on these. Now I am stocked up for my January Kickstart. And then finally, I also like the cereal. Now it's funny because these are the Red Berry Crunchy O's cereal. When I first tried these back in 2019, and then again at the beginning of my journey in 2022, I did not like these. I thought they tasted like medicine. But Ashley Kisner, my coach, said, just give it some time because your taste buds change. And sure enough, I actually like these more than the cinnamon Crunchy O's now, although I like those as well. And I like to have this with a half cup of unsweetened almond milk for half a condiment. So that is my mini unboxing. I am very, very psyched to start this Kickstart challenge on January 1st. I will probably have to do a grocery haul on the first day or two, and I will share that in one of my first videos. So now I'm gonna put these feelings away, and I'm going to finish watching this series that I started on Netflix called School Spirits. I'm on the last episode. There's only 8, and I'm really bummed because I look to see when the next season is coming out, and it's probably not going to be for like 9 months. But anyway, I highly recommend it. It's pretty good. So I'm going to put these away. I'm going to watch a little bit of Netflix, and then I will see you back for my last feeling. All right, so it is time for my last feeling. And I got my candy bar out of the freezer. Yeah, the peanut butter was a little bit too watery. So, gotta be careful. I'm dropping peanut butter here. But, let me see. But it's still very good. So, as you can see, it makes like a candy bar. Now, when you make this, you definitely want to have some paper towels around because it is not like M&Ms. It will melt in your hands. So, anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please like it below and subscribe to my channel. And tick that notification bell so you are alerted every time I upload a new video. So I'm looking forward to you guys joining me for my 30-day January Kickstart challenge. And I plan on getting a big head start towards my health in 2024. And I would love for you to join me. Please feel free to contact me. I've got my information listed below. And I will see you in a few days to start our challenge. See you next time.